This is CNN News. My name is Richard Fimbres. Over the last few decades, a power war has been going back and forth between the Soviet Union and America. Here we have an exclusive recap of the many years before, throughout the most existentialist wars of all time.
The Cold War, a state of policy hostility between countries characterized by threats, propaganda, and other sort of open warfare in particular. The states of political hostility that exist between the Soviet bloc countries and the US-led Western powers from 1955 to 1990. Superpowers at war. After World War II, the United States and the Soviet Union were the world's strongest nations. They were called superpowers. They had different ideas about economics and the government, but that's why they had the Cold War. The Soviet Union was a communist country. In communism, the government controls production, resources, it decides where people live, work. The United States is a capitalist country. In capitalism, people and businesses are controlled by its own production of goods. People decide where they want to work and where they want to live. The Cold War began in Europe. After World War II, the Soviet Union won the control of the Eastern Europe. It controlled half of Germany and half of Germany's capital, Berlin. The United States, Britain, and France controlled Western Germany and Western Berlin. On June 1948, the Soviet Union blocked roads and railroads to the Western Berlin. The United States, Great Britain, and France flew in supplies that was called the Berlin Airlift to aid all those who needed resources. Cold War conflicts. After World War II, Korea was divided into North and South Korea. North Korea became communist, South Korea became capitalist country. North Korea army invaded South Korea. The United States sent soldiers to help South Korea. China sent soldiers to help North Korea. The war ended in 1953. Neither side won, and Korea is still divided. The United States and the Soviet Union were in the nuclear arms race. In 1959, Cuba became a communist country, and the Soviets secretly pushed missiles there. President Kennedy was afraid of the United.
This is CNN signing off. We'll meet you back here at 6:10 tomorrow night. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.